Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is not going to be a makeup tutorial. I'm going to be doing an updated skincare routine for acne prone skin. It's no secret that I have issues with my skin. I noticed since I moved to Florida I've had like a lot of problems. I never had so many problems with my skin before until I moved to Florida. So yeah, I just wanted to go over what I've been doing with my skin lately. I get a lot of questions in my inbox about it, if I'm still using the sulfur soap or how's the products working for me, and what do you use with it as far as moisturization and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would go ahead and answer all your questions in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible, even though I have a lot of products to get to, and I want to try to give you guys as much detail and explain to you as I go along or show you the products, how I use it. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I want to show you the Mia, and this is a Clarisonic. I purchased this maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. I have to be honest with you, I haven't been like using it since I purchased it until like recently, like actually using it day and night, like every single day. Um, wow, all I can say is has made such a difference in my skin. My skin is dewy now. You can't you might be able to tell, like see a little bit through my makeup application. I don't have to wear as much makeup. Yeah, it's just made such a big difference in my skin. I noticed that the dark spots that I had on my cheek area are starting to fade away, and I think it is due to this. The brush head on mine is the deep pore brush. It came with two original heads on it, but I switched it to the deep pore cleansing brush, and I paid about $25 or $26 for. Excuse me, $25 or $26 for it at Sephora. And yeah, that's what I've been using lately to exfoliate my skin. And I wanted to mention something really quick. Before I started doing this like consistently, I was using salicylic acid because everybody knows exfoliating your skin is just crucial to skincare. And I noticed that every time I would use salicylic acid, like my skin would just have a reaction from it. I would actually get like whiteheads, and it seemed like it made like the condition of my skin worse. And so I would stop using it, and then my skin would clear up. So I was like, well, maybe it might not be that, and I would go back on it. So I noticed that my skin would start to break out again. So I just had to eliminate it altogether, and I would just stick to using my Clarisonic. So salicylic acid just does not work for my skin. I know a lot of people have great results from it, but it's just a no-go for me. So instead of using salicylic acid, like I was saying, I use my Clarisonic, and I still use my sulfur soap. It looks like this. It's the same soap that I used or showed you from my last video. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you guys what the bar soap looks like. It smells pretty decent. I don't have an issue with the smell. It has like a fragrance to it. I know most of the time when you think about sulfur, you think of like that egg smell or something that stinks bad, but it doesn't. I think it has a pleasant smell. Um, I picked this up at Super Walmart, and it is like in the Hispanic section of my Super Walmart where like the shampoo and stuff is at. That's where I can find it, and I live in Florida. But what I do, I use my Clarisonic and I use the sulfur soap twice a day. I just run some water over my brush head, over my Clarisonic, I should say, and I just shake off the excess water, and I get the bar of soap and I just swirl it in there and make like a nice lather. I don't turn it on as I'm doing that, but I just go like this with the sulfur soap. And when I get a nice thick lather on the brush head, I grab my Dickinson's Witch Hazel. It looks like this, and I picked this up from Walgreens. Every now and then they'll have a sale on it for about $2.99, and it usually runs about $5 or $6.99. So I just stock up on it. Between this, their toner, and they also have like some towelettes, and I'll explain those other products once I get to it. But I just get some of this with the sulfur soap. I just put like one squirt of it up there, and I do the Clarisonic for 2 cycles. I think each cycle is 1 minute, so I do this for 2 cycles. I focus on the areas that I have the most breakouts, which is like this area and like my chin area. So I just do one whole cycle, my whole face. And then the second cycle, I just concentrate on my problem areas, which is my chin and cheek area. So once I am done with the 2 cycles, I rinse my face with warm water or I do cold water. I don't recommend doing hot water because sometimes it can cause your skin to flare up or be irritated. So wash it in either warm water or cold water. Once I am done doing that, I towel dry my face. I pat it. I don't rub. Rubbing is a no-no. But I pat it dry. And then once I have pat my skin dry, I use the witch hazel like this. This is also by Dickinson's, and this is the oil controlling astringent. And I also use the pore perfecting toner. I really don't see much of a difference in the two. I really don't. But like I was saying, when these are on sale, I just stock up on them and I just use either one. So I just grab one of these. I'm just going to show you this one. And I grab a cotton ball. I saturate the cotton ball with this, but not to the point where it's just like dripping, because it's going to be hard to work with if it's dripping. But just saturate it enough that you can make sure that you can cover your whole face. So once I apply this to a cotton ball, I grab some tea tree oil. And I'm going to show you 2 different ones, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit. I grab this one. I picked this up at GNC. It's the Now brand essential oil, and it's 100% tea tree oil. It looks like that. This was about $9.99 or $10.99 from GNC. I also have another one. This is by Cruz, and it looks like this. And I picked this one up at my super Walmart. And this is also tea tree oil, 100%. So this one that I just showed you has 2 ounces in it, and it was $8.96. And this one, as I was saying, was either 9 something or 10 something. I recommend this one, and the reason being is you get 2 ounces in this one, and this one you get 1 ounce, and it pretty much does the same thing. You just want to make sure that it's pure tea tree oil. However, I do like the container for the Now one because it has a stopper and the other one doesn't. So you're able to control how many drops that you want to apply to whatever you're doing. So when I am using this, I use 2 drops of this, 1 or 2 drops on the cotton ball with the witch hazel toner, and I just apply it all over my face. I pretty much just saturate it. And once it is dry, I either use the fan to dry it because I like that cooling effect that I get from it. Once it is dry, I apply a moisturizer, and I do this pretty much right away. So during the summertime when I'm moisturizing my skin, I like to use Fruit of the Earth aloe vera gel. It looks like this. I picked this up at Walmart. It's not that expensive. I really don't recall the price on it. I've had this for some time now. I apply this all over the skin. I use a generous amount of it, and it works really well. It gives you enough moisture where your skin doesn't, well, for one, it's not greasy. It absorbs into the skin like quickly, and that's one thing that I really do like about it. And it takes away the dryness. It's one of those in-between type of moisturizer where your skin isn't dry and it's not too greasy. It's just that like in-between, and that's what I really do like about this. It's great for wearing underneath your makeup if you're a girl and you like to wear makeup or whatever. I do recommend using this as a moisturizer instead of using something else, because a lot of times for me, since I have oily skin, like if I use other products, which I'll show you in a minute, my skin will get greasy. With that being said, I said I'm going to show you. This is what I use during the winter time only. And the reason why I use that, because this one does make my skin a lot oilier than the aloe vera gel. That's why I use this during the winter time. It is great to use during the winter time. It's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter. and I picked this up at Walmart as well. Um, this absorbs into the skin nicely as well. It absorbs pretty quick actually. Like I was saying, I use it during the winter time. I just use a little bit of it and it pretty much gets away the dry patches that I have. After I get done, like, you know, washing my face or whatever and using a toner, and that's what I will use. And a third moisturizer I would use, if I don't use those two, I would use this organic virgin coconut oil, and I picked this up at a Whole Foods store. I picked this up for about $14.99. It was on sale, and I think it was like 21 something. This one is unrefined, and you want to make sure if you're going to use coconut oil that it is unrefined. It is 29 ounces. I know you can get smaller jars of it. I got the big jar, you know, because it was just cheaper to do it that way. But I use it on my eczema, on my body, whatever as well. So that's the reason why I got the big jar. But I do like that because it's not too greasy. It gives you the right amount. You have to kind of work with how much you need for your skin. I just get like a little bit and rub it in my hands, like warm it up, and it pretty much just melts in my skin once I apply it. And if I have a little bit too much, I just kind of like pat it off with like a paper towel. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I do as far as like washing, toning, and moisturizing my skin. If I'm wearing makeup, I still use the African black soap, and this is by Tama or Tam, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, and I got this at coastalscents.com. I still use that. I use this 2 times. I wash my face once, and then I go back and I wash it again to make sure I cleared off all the makeup or got rid of all the makeup. 2 washes works well for me. I find that it completely gets rid of everything, even all the eye makeup. I don't even have to use an eye makeup remover. This African black soap gets it off nicely. And then I go ahead and proceed to use the sulfur soap and then continue on with the rest of my routine. If I'm having a flare up, say like if I have like a bump and it's like it seems like it wants to get pretty nasty, I do spot treatments, and I still use the sulfur ointment. This is the new label. This is what it looks like. I picked this up at Walmart as well, a super Walmart, where they have this Hispanic section. Mine is located near the shampoos, and I apply this to my skin. This you leave on for 10 minutes and you have to rinse it off. However, they do have a new one. I don't know if this product is new, but they just started carrying this one recently. I don't have the original packaging for it, but this is what it looks like. And this is also this is also sulfur ointment. And this is one that you can leave on. So if I'm going to do a spot treatment, this is also 10%. I'm going to go ahead and mention that now before I forget. But and then this was 10%. But if I'm going to do a spot treatment, like overnight, this is the one that I'll apply. So yeah, you guys, I think I pretty much covered everything. Let me look around real quick, make sure I didn't skip anything. I think I got everything. Yeah, but I think I got all the information out that I needed to, and I hope this answers your questions. And oh my gosh, I want to know how it's working for you guys. I know a few of you have asked me a lot of questions about it, like what type of moisturizer, and you guys have mentioned that you were going to try it and let me know, and I would like to know how it's been working for you. Um, like I've mentioned before in the beginning of the video, like it seemed like the natural products work the best for me. Like if it has ingredients that I cannot read, then I don't buy it. So that's kind of like what I've been going by lately, and it seemed to be working the best for me. You guys just got to try out different things. Different things work for different people. And like I said in my other video, I have the cystic kind of acne, so I get the kind that's like that gets really big and they hurt really bad. And I tried pretty much everything, like I mentioned in my other video, on prescription and pretty much everything over the counter, and this is what I have the best results with. So this is what I'm going to be sticking to. And yeah, you guys, I hope it works for you. If you try it out, please let me know. I would like to know how it's working for you guys as well. And I hope I've covered everything. And if you have any questions, you can hit me up on Baby Tyrant 24 on Facebook, or you can put your comments in the comment section, or you can just inbox me. And I hope this works out for you guys. I hope you like this video, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye. And good luck. Bye-bye.